Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelai Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs, your safe space for authenticity and transformation. We have events throughout the Pacific Northwest, many online, and today we have our online fair with 16 practitioners. We're going to go through and do introductions so you know who everyone is. Some of them are not here yet, and they'll be sharing a little bit when they arrive, and then we'll be doing an intuitive panel where we answer questions from the audience. That is the first hour of our fair here at jointhefair.com and where you can join us and see us later on YouTube. So thanks so much for tuning into our channel if you're here at the recording. All right, we're going to hear first from Sandra, then Arashaya, and then Reverend Daryl. You just get a minute. Let us know who you are, what you do, what you're doing tonight, all those kinds of things that you want to tell us. Feel free to share your contact info. And if you want, you can put your contact info in the chat once as well. All right, go ahead, Sandra.
Hi, I'm Sandra Jeffs. I'm a holistic transformational coach. I work with light and energy to help people shift into their higher selves. I've studied and practiced over 15 modalities, and today I'm going to be talking about the benefits of theta healing and of chanting. I'm in room number 14 for an ongoing talk on the benefits of theta healing and chanting practice. And I'm also offering private sessions with me today, 15 minutes for $20. I also have a special at my website of 10% off on all my products and services at sandrajeffs.com. I'll put the information in the chat. And it ends on Monday, May 11th. So it's a short sale. It's my belief that no one is broken, damaged, or needs fixing. My purpose is to hold the divine light for you until you step into your own divine light. I hope to see you today and talk to you. Bye.
Thanks so much, Sandra. Next is Arashaya, then Reverend Daryl, then Julia.
Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Arashaya. I'm a Reiki Grandmaster teacher, intuitive tarot guide. Today I'll be in room number 4 offering tarot for clarity and direction. My sessions are focused on insight, energy, and helping you see a situation more clearly, whether it's relationship, purpose, next steps, business, spiritual direction, or just understanding the energy surrounding a situation. As well, at 4:15 p.m. Pacific time, I'll also be hosting a free live Reiki activation for relationships with sigils. This will be a short but powerful 20 minutes energy activation focused on harmony, connection, self-love, and energetic alignment in relationships. So that's in room number 4. And after the fair, I have 2 special just for 48 hours. It's a cord cutting with Reiki and sigils and a money freedom activation and energy recalibration. So feel free to come and say hi, just ask question or just join me in room number 4. So I'm really happy to be here with you today. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Arashaya. Next, we have Reverend Daryl, then Julia, then Spirit's Operator.
Hi, I'm Reverend Darrell, and I am a clairvoyant energy healer. I do a variety of readings, and each of them I'm looking at and describing energies in your aura and your chakras that affect your life. When you tell me your issues or questions, energies that impact those issues begin to light up for me clairvoyantly. In a general reading, we can look at many variety of subjects, but I can also focus on houses. I've done reading on houses, money, health, relationship, career, business, pets, and spiritual path, and anything else that you can conjure up. I have over 30 years of experience and I use no tools. I get to the heart of your concerns quickly and without judgment. And I do this from a neutral space. So I look forward to seeing you and helping you with your journey tonight. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Reverend Daryl. We next hear from Julia, Spirit's Operator, and then Angela.
Hi, I'm Julia, the Soul Guide. I specialize in natal astrology and intuitive clarity sessions that cut through confusion and help you understand yourself, what you're really feeling, and what's actually happening beneath the surface. And I specialize in career insight. I also help you transition from one phase of life to another. I'm also an empath, which helps me tap into what's really happening and what you're feeling. I use tarot and oracle cards as well in my sessions. Tonight I'll be talking about the current astrology and the numerology of 2026. I'll be in room 8. If you're navigating any stress, transition, or big decisions, my sessions offer grounded insight you can use right away. My focus is simple: clarity, direction, and truth. 4:15 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be in room 8 talking about what's happening in current astrology, and 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'll also be in room 8 talking about what's happening with numerology in 2026. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Julia. We've got Spirits Operator Angela and then Arun.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mary B, and my business name is Spirits Operator. I'll be in room 15 today. I've been working as a professional psychic medium for the last 6 years, previously based in Northwest Florida, relocated to Washington. Tonight, I'm offering connections with loved ones, personal guidance, and past life connections through donation. I've also taught intuitive development. I'm the host of the Spirits Operator podcast, available on all major platforms, including videos on YouTube. You can find interviews on my page, on my About page, with the Nashville Voyager and Canvas Rebel on online magazines. I am looking forward to connecting with you all tonight.
Thanks so much, Spirits Operator. We've got Angela, Arun, and Mike next.
Hi everyone, I'm Angela. I'm a Peruvian shamanic practitioner, a Reiki master teacher, and a practicing witch of over 20 years. Tonight in room 2, I'll be talking about a couple of talks. One on Spirit is Calling, Now What? Because we've all been there, and it can be a very confusing time. Another talk on sigil and color magic. I'll also be offering private consults for those who are being called and would like some help clarifying their next steps. 15 minutes for $15 in a private room. So come on by and let's chat tonight.
Thanks, Angela. Next are Arun, Mike, Sally, and Alina.
Hi, my name is Arun, and I practice energy healing for clearing any blockages in oneself. The clearing of blockage of energy is for the help of bringing in clarity and awareness. I will be in room 3 today, and if you'd like to learn more about how this can help you, I will see you there in room 3. And tonight I'm offering on donation basis private sessions, and if anyone is interested, we can discuss in the room 3 how this helps. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Arun. Next we hear from Mike, and then Sally and Alina.
Hi, I'm Mike Hernandez. I'm a professional tarot reader. My readings are real, practical, and focused, and they provide you with clarity, guidance, and direction. I'm doing a free 1-card draw, one per person, when you show up in my room. I'm doing a 3-card general reading for $15 in the general room, and I'm doing private readings, $30 for 10 minutes in the private room. I hope you have a good time at the fair here. Come see us. I'm also doing a talk on predictions versus forecasting. There is a difference, and you should know what the difference is so you can get a good reading. And I'm doing general tarot Q&A throughout the entire fair. Experience level is not an issue. Just if you have questions, come see me, and I'll answer them. Again, have a good time. Come see me. Hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Mike. We'll hear from Sally, Alina, and then we'll see if Shannon wants to share in the car or wait until she's out of the car. All right, great. Sally's next.
I'm Sally Hummingbird, and I have been in touch with spirits since I was 18 years old. I do intuitive tarot and hypnotherapy. I do have a medical background and a counseling background. Let's see, I'm doing readings this evening, tarot readings and medicine cards by donation, and I will be talking about how do you connect with your pets through tarot, and medicine cards, which was very interesting. I sort of stumbled on that at the Portland in-person fair. So come on over. I am in Lucky 13 for the breakout room this evening.
Great, thanks so much. Next we'll hear from Alina and maybe from Shannon.
Hi, my name is Alina, and I go under the business name of Saddle Matters. I am a certified crystal healer. I read astrological oracle titled Symbolon, and I'm also a neurographics coach. So today I am offering the free by donation one card readings in my breakout room using the Symbolon astrological oracle deck. And I also have a selection of private readings that I offer during the fair. And I have a 20% discount with a code MeWe Fair for today and to use later. At 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, I am giving a talk titled Doodle Your Way to the Higher Vibe. And that is where I introduce what neurographics is and how to do all that and how to draw that. So please visit all the rooms and all the practitioners. I'm in room number 1. If you want to stop by, I will gladly chat the night away about anything on the topic and anything off the topic. So I'm glad to see so many people here, and thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. All right, great. Shannon, did you want to share now or do you want to share later?
I can share right now.
Okay, great. You got a minute. Tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm an evidential medium. I've been practicing for about 27 years now. I've had gifts all my life. I also am a oracle card and tarot reader. I've been doing that for quite a long time as well. This evening, I will be doing donation-based mediumship readings, mini mediumships, so about 5 to 10 minutes each, connecting who you would like to connect to directly, including animals. And I will be doing a free card pool for anybody that would like a card from me. And then I will also have open discussion answering any mediumship questions that anybody is interested in, how to do mediumship, all kinds of just whatever mediumship you'd like to know about, answering any questions for you.
Great. I'll get it
And
in
I'm
the
not sure what breakout room I'm in. I'm a little late.
You're at 11. Don't worry, you're right on time. I'll get in the list that you're doing free card pulls for people that are interested. And then, Sandra, I don't know if you've done your introduction here or not. You might have tried to reset and get the internet working better.
I did my introduction.
Okay, you did your 1 minute on this one. Okay, great. Let's see. We're also going to be joined today by Lorelei Hewitt, who does Nordic shamanism and crystal rune readings. And she will be in room 9. I'll tell you what else she's going to be doing today. She's scheduled to, let's see, I'm letting people in at the same time. She's scheduled to give a talk from Sacred Angelic Witness of Humanity, the Watchers. She will be doing daily mystical practices for the modern mystic, and she'll be doing that ongoing, chatting about those things, daily mystical practices. She'll be doing crystal rune readings, 3 runes, $10 for 10 minutes, and that's free to watch. And that's what I've got happening. What else do I have? I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's the only other thing from her. And then we also are going to be joined by Jennifer Paisley, who does tarot guidance and mentoring. Jennifer's going to be in room 6, and Jennifer is going to also be offering how to strengthen your intuition. That'll be a talk that's scheduled later today. And then when you're at a crossroads, tarot readings, $10 in the public room or $20 for private. And then if you have any questions, the witch is in Ask Anything for general Q&A. That's available, and she's got a special 20% off. And Jennifer Wells will be joining us, Empathic Shibari, rope work with emotional layers. Although now I'm remembering, she will not be joining us. She started a new job and she got sick from the new job. So Jennifer's not joining us tonight. Never mind about that. There are 15 of us that will be here tonight. Let me see if I've got everybody else now. I think I've got everybody. And I'm Lorelei Shimayo. I'm an intuitive eye reader. I'm also a matchmaker. So I read your eyes, read your soul, and answer questions about your soul, your purpose, your lessons, your path. And I will be in the main room running the fair. And if you stop in, I'll give you a sample of what I do. So I think you've heard from all of us now. So we are going to switch over to, and yeah, practitioners, you're welcome to put your information once in the chat. So if you want to add stuff to the chat, feel free to do that. And for those of you that are attending today, we are thrilled that you're attending. We're switching to the next section of our fair where we do an intuitive panel, where we answer your questions. You'll hear answers from several practitioners in exchange for being willing to do this in public. You're not only in public here, we're also recording. This will go up on our YouTube channel. And you do actually have several ways that you can ask questions. You can ask up here on video with all of us. You can ask a question where you're just audio recorded from your chair. You're going to be video and audio recorded if you come up on the video with us. And you can also ask questions confidentially by private chatting me, Lorelei, and I will read off your question and you'll get to hear your answers, but no one will know who you are that's asking. So there are 3 ways to ask questions. If you want to ask a question, please let us know in chat. Practitioners, when you want to answer a question, Raise your hand in Zoom so I know that you're ready, and I'll call you generally in order. Please do share the space with your peers. So if you've answered a lot of questions, if you could hold back, that'd be great. Please don't repeat, say something new. If you realize other people have just shared everything you want to share, just pull your hand down. And what was I going to say? But if no one's raising their hands, practitioners, go ahead and raise your hand. It's okay, you can go multiple times. And then for those of you that are going to be asking questions, this is a great opportunity to learn from all that's asked and all that's answered, whether or not you're asking a question. It's a great opportunity to practice opening your intuition. You can see how you would answer a question that comes in. So it could be like if you use cards, bring out your cards. And when someone asks a question, pull some cards and see what you would answer. It's a great way to see that we might answer in a similar way that you would answer. And so you're getting confirmation that you're tapping into the same kinds of things that we are. And of course, you might have something great that you would bring in that we happen to not mention. If you do have something come in, we request that you hold that until we're done answering someone's question. And then if you want to, you're welcome to private chat them and ask if they'd like to hear what came through you. Please just know they might feel full after hearing from us. They might be on a phone and not notice your message. Trust that it came through you for another reason. And I see that there are more of you here that are interested in asking questions. That's great. Just typing notes on who wants to ask. And if you do want it to be confidential, you got to let me know so I know not to call your name. All right, great. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got SR is in line first, and then we've got KF in line after. So SR. All right. I see you got your video on. Do you want to come up on stage with us? And there's one more thing I should say too before we start with your question. When you ask a question, and this is true all the time, and particularly when you do it in public, I think, when you ask a question, when we are answering, if we go deeper than you want us to go, or we talk about other topics that you don't want us sharing with you here, and you just want us to stay in this zone when we answer, please let us know. Jump in and give us feedback so that we interrupt us so that we stay in the zone of how you want us to be answering here. All right, so go ahead, Sherry. What's your question for the panel?
Hi, I just want to say it's super wonderful to be here and it's great to see everybody. It's really exciting. I think my question is, sorry, I kept trying to write it in words and I was really bad at it. My question's about love. I am going through a divorce right now, and it's from a 21-year relationship. And over the years, I have done a lot of work on myself, done a great deal of study as to possibly, some codependency tendencies and things I have, figuring out where some of that has come from. But I've also found out that a lot of this happened long before the patterns of those codependencies could have been established in childhood. Some people have suggested maybe it's a past life thing. But I also spending a lot of time working on this subject, no, I'm just the kind of person who is happiest with a partner. Not that I absolutely need one, but that I feel that my soul is supposed to be with one. And my last partner was 21 years, and we did everything together, including working together for most of that. So I'm looking at starting my life over, and I'm wondering maybe when is the best time to consider a relationship, and possibly maybe any cautionary tales or pitfalls to avoid, I suppose, when moving forward in that department.
That's great. That's great. All right. Let's see. I'm throwing my hand up in there to answer that one too. Go ahead. We've got, I think Sandra beat me to it. And let's have Sandra, and then I'll answer and then see who else has answers for you. Go ahead, Sandra. And you got about a minute to answer, and I will twirl a little rock when you're getting close to your time.
Yeah, my advice, I did pick up that you do have some past lifetimes that are interfering with it. My answer to questions like this, I'm a feng shui expert, and I work with a lot of people with relationship problems and with theta healing. But my answer is always forgive yourself. Just totally work on forgiving yourself and really loving yourself and bringing out the parts of yourself that you want to attract in a partner, so that you become a beacon to attract that kind of person into your life, and you're already comfortable with that energy inside you. So try that and see if that helps.
Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Sandra. All right, let's see. I'll jump in. So there's no specific time. I don't believe in that. I'd say go do all the things that you really want to do. So live as authentically and fully as you can. Being in the places where you want to be doing all those things. Like that's how you'll make lots of friends and feel more fulfilled by relationships. And then also you're more likely to meet someone that does and loves the same kinds of things that you do. So that's what I would recommend. I can say in general, often it's good to have a little bit of time so that you're not in a reactive place from the last relationship. I'm assuming you said you left, so you did a bunch of processing before leaving. Is that correct that you ended the relationship? Yeah, so you've at least done a bunch of processing. I would say don't model after me. I ended a 10-year relationship, and then within a month and a half, I started dating someone else. I did not plan that. That just happened. It totally has been of service in my life, but usually it's a little bit more time. Yeah. So there's just all the things to be as authentic and true as you can be. All right. We've got Alina, Valley, our Shia, Mike, and Spirits Operator in line. It's a great question. Alina's next.
I told Buddha, okay, I'm gonna put him in front of my face. So here's the thing. Once you learn how to reach very, very deep inside yourself, that is when you can start pondering on a new relationship. Like really deep inside. Buddha is, he turns off the outside world in his meditative state. I was gonna say learn to meditate, but listen, not all of us like to do that. Okay, I'm not good at it. But just dig deep inside yourself spiritually, as deep as you possibly can. That's when you can open up to the relationship. The cautionary tale with this card is try not to turn the world off so badly that you forget that everything else exists. Okay, that's the one thing with Buddha is we're so much inside ourselves that the rest of the world doesn't exist. It does, and maybe your soulmate is out there. Just don't turn it off so bad, but go deep inside yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Great. Next to Sally.
I love your hat, by the way.
Thank you.
What I got was when people have codependency issues, you identified that yourself. You have a very sweet nature. You probably tend to want to rescue people. That's what codependency is. The lesson with codependency is that you learn to care about yourself as much as you care about other people. There's nothing wrong with caring about other people, but working on yourself, maybe for a year, something like that. I mean, there's no set time. But I like Lorelai's suggestions. Because you never know when you're going to meet someone. Listen to your intuition. I actually met my current husband in a laundromat lot, and we got together in 2 dates. I mean, we've been together 22 years, so you just never know. But Spirit had sent me to that laundromat. I don't usually wash clothes in a laundromat, but I had to go there for a specific reason because I had to have a larger washing machine. And so I just followed. They said, go wash your quilt today. And I said, well, okay, I will. And then I met him. And I had been by myself quite a long time. So you just never know. But I would encourage you to work on yourself for right now. And if you need some help with that, then do that. And to learn to put up some boundaries and respect your needs as much as you do other people. It's a give and a take. So that's my take.
Thanks so much. Next, we've got Arshia.
Thank you so much. Hi, Sherry. Not so nice to see you here. Awesome. So what I will tell you is totally to listen to your heart. Right. So you know what's best for you. You have that intuition, right? And what's very important from my experience, I noticed like when we want to move forward in life, if it's in love or like relationship, job, right? So that door to the past, we totally have to close it and leave it behind so we can move fully forward with an open heart. And I pull a card for you. Here it's the Wheel of Fortune. So the luck, it's the Wheel of Fortune is coming into your favor. So it looks like it's a favorable time for yourself. If you'd like to come and join me, I'm in room number 4 for 15 p.m. I do a Reiki activation for relationship and love. So if you'd like to be there for 20 minutes, it's for free. That would be great.
Nice to see you.
Thanks so much, Arshaya. Next, we have Mike, then Spirits Operator, then Reverend Daryl, then we're on to another question. Let's Mike next. Go ahead, Mike. I think you're on.
Oh, okay. It's me? Okay. Sherry, tell me if this is true or false. You're a very logical person. You like to think things through.
Yes.
Is that true or false? Okay, so
True.
here's the thing. You can't get out of your head. You can't think this through logically. It's just not going to work. You just get rid of your premise of doing that. It's just throw it out the window. Focus on what makes you happy, what makes you want to get up in the morning, what you like to do. And the thing I like to say in these type of situations is let the relationship find you.
Okay.
Don't worry about looking for the relationship. Let the relationship find you. It's just like with Sally, the way it found her, right? Let the relationship find you. In the meantime, just worry about being happy. Worry about the things you want to do. What is it that makes you get up in the morning? Focus on that for a while. And I think you'll be much better off. And again, get out of your head.
That's smart. Thank you.
Thanks so much,
Such a dove.
Mike. Let's see. We've got Spirits Operator next, and then Reverend Daryl.
Hi, Sherry. As you were asking the question earlier, I got something about 6 months, and then also then November, and I counted in my head. And yeah, oh wow, that's it, 6 months, right? So there's this process of walking along your journey and finding and self-discovery, and that seems to be the theme that we've got going on. But I just wanted to give you a time frame that what I was seeing, that there's going to be a shift in your perspective, a connection, a shift. I've got in November, whether that's you're opening up to be ready or something is coming as well. But that's kind of a good time frame for you.
Thank you.
Great, thanks, Spirits Operator, and then Reverend Daryl. Then we're on to the next question.
Hi, Sherry. When you started talking, I got mom. And so you might want to just take a look at the relationship with your mom and see where she came from when you were younger. I see a lot of expectations from her, and as long as you can acknowledge them, I think you'll do okay. And I think Mike's advice is just let them come to you. That's great. I like that. Don't go out, you don't need to go out searching. Although you could do that, but also allow them to come to you. So, and that's it for me. Thanks.
All right,
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks so much for your answers, practitioners, and thanks so much for your question, Sherry. Great to have you here, and being here, doing things like this in community is a great way to meet someone that shares these interests. All right.
Thank you.
Next, you're welcome. Next person in line is KF. Did you want to come up on stage? Let us know. I'm going to ask you to unmute. You can ask from your chair. Or you can come up on stage. Hi.
Am I the right person?
You are the right person. Do you want to ask your question like this from your seat? Do you want to turn on your video and come up on stage? It's up to you.
I don't mind.
All right.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi. Thanks for being here. All right. What is your question?
I guess I'll throw my question. So, I guess right now I'm doing therapy. I'm also a therapist, but like recently someone I've encountered or crossed path with had told me that maybe therapy might be something you are doing right now, but also somewhere down the line, this is something you would completely not be doing, or you need to branch out on something, or they didn't get very specific what I would be branching out on. So there's that, but obviously right now my path is set on being a therapist, or at least I don't know what my question should focus on, because I have several things I'm quite interested in, or either or like topics on whether or not I had possibly met my life partner yet, or whichever you guys feel drawn to answer.
So you
Thank
have a
you.
question about career path and you have a question about meeting a life partner, right? And you think you met the person and you're not sure?
Well, I
That's
think I might have potentially, the person that I'm dating right now could potentially lead to a marriage life, but I'm also scared to choose the wrong person. Or at least I just wanted someone I know it's actually my person.
Okay, great. All right, let's see. We've got Julia and Angela with answers for you right now. Let me see. Do I have Julia up here right now, or do I need to get Julia up to the front? Let's get Julia up here. And Julia's going to have your first answer. All right, go ahead, Julia. And then we have Angela next.
Hi. Okay, so I saw your question in the chat and I started getting answers. So, first of all, you are going to do therapy for a little while longer. Number two is you're going to specialize in something also. I don't know if you want to do that, but I do know that you will be specializing in something. I think it's going to be more like in depth, more complex. I think it might be in the therapy arena, or completely out of it. It kind of, it's your choice is what I just got. But I know it's going to be specialized. That's number one. And then for the love part, I don't normally answer it, but I did get some information for you. I feel like the person that you're with right now is a lesson for you. And the main thing I wanted to tell you is breathe and try to calm down because I'm sensing a lot of anxiety from you. And it's not bad. It's just breathe and, calm down a little bit because I know that all of these changes are very nerve-wracking. If somebody tells you, you're going to be doing something else, that can be nerve-wracking. So all of these different changes are anxiety-provoking. So try to take some deep breaths.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Julia. Next, we've got Angela.
Hi, my answer for both is the same. Relax. Just relax, enjoy the ride. The powers that be have a tendency, you think you're on this journey, you're going over here, and then you look around in 5 or 10 years and you go, or even a year, and go, wait a minute, that wasn't what I thought I was doing. Just relax, enjoy the ride. Experience everything, both from the training and the therapy side of it, and especially the interpersonal side of it. Because whether it leads to anything long term or not is, in this moment, kind of irrelevant. All of it's just about experiencing and learning. And you'll know the right thing, and if this is the right person, you'll know, and if it's not, you'll figure that out too. But just relax, have fun, enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, great. We've got Reverend Gerald and Arshaya.
Hi, Karen. I see that you would benefit greatly if you learned how to ground. If you learn how to ground your emotions, and not allow them to take over. Because I think I kind of see that the bubbly feeling that you get when you are thinking about marriage, that kind of leads you out of your body. And that's the time that you really need to be grounded so you can kind of, stabilize yourself and look and see the big picture. And when you're doing your therapy, not getting therapy, but when you're doing therapy, it looks like that grounding will also help a lot. So
Great.
Thanks.
Thanks, Reverend Daryl. We've got Arshaya and then Mike and then Sally. We're on to another question.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, so what I'm picking up for you is that you are actually in a moment that you feel like giving up on doing therapy, right? Like you have a moment when you're not sure, but you want to give up. Actually, you will pursue this, and it's like it's a calling for yourself. This is what I feel. And about the relationship, it's I pick up that you have like a inner, like an interior conflict, right? So you may want to resolve that first. I don't know if you may need some healing or some help with that, but like get into alignment first, right? And then everything will come to you.
All right, thanks for your answer. Next, we've got Mike and then Sally.
Hi, Karen.
Hello.
So I'm going to take a little bit different take. It seems to me that you're afraid of loss. And take it from an old geezer. It won't be the first or last time that you deal with this. So the best thing to learn is how to cope with it and how to move forward. Don't worry about being afraid of loss is a lost cause. So learning how to best deal with it and moving forward is a great exercise and great skill to have. And that's what I see that you should do. Okay. Thank you, dear.
Thanks, Mike. Next to Sally.
Unmute myself. I asked the cards if this was your person, and what I got was that you're actually going to be presented with several other choices, and so I don't think you're done. And so just be open to whatever comes along. I mean, you want to pick the right person and stay with that if you can.
Yeah.
Not be in love with the idea of being in love, that kind of thing. And the idea of how to ground yourself, do you know how to do that? One way that you can ground yourself is if you're in a place where you can be out in nature, sit quiet, meditate in nature with your bare feet, or you can imagine a white light coming down through your crown chakra and going through your whole body and then out your feet, and then imagine the energy spreading out like roots of a tree, and any negativity or any anxiety or anything that you want to release, just send it deep into the earth where it can do no harm. It's just a quick little visualization, but it's a way to pull down calming energy and to help ground yourself. Does that help?
Yes, I try to ground myself on a regular basis, even in therapy and outside of therapy, or else I think I would go insane.
Well, try the rooting yourself into the energy of the earth.
Maybe I'll just say quickly on this, we're on the way out too. One of the talents that I see in your eyes is creativity. Creativity is all about freedom, choice, lots of different options, and change. Creativity generally has trouble grounding because they're out there with all the different things and they need freedom. So part of you wants to commit, but part of you needs to be free. So definitely don't force yourself to commit to someone when you're not ready, and don't force yourself to commit to like a pathway in your career until you're ready. And like you'll have different interests and you'll include different things over time. So that's normal and healthy for you. Yeah. All right. Thanks for your question, Karen.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. The next question is from DW. There are a couple of DWs on the call. It's from, let's see. We don't usually have a lot of DWs. That's kind of fun today. I'm trying to find where you are. I'm going to ask you to unmute. See if you want to ask your question from your chair. Do you want to come up here, turn on your video? Or do you want to ask from your chair? Okay, great. Yeah, I just need your video on.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah, you shared a little of your question. You want to maybe say in your own words now? What would you like us to address?
Okay, so since December, I've been going through a lot of changes, life changes. And so I'm trying to kind of find out where my maybe near future is kind of heading. There's just so many different things up in the air throughout all of the instances in my life. And so love, work, relationships, anything and everything that could be tossed around feels like it's just being tossed around right now. So I just want some insight into that, maybe near future.
Okay, great. And Sandra's got her hand up. Go ahead, Sandra.
Yeah, many times when this happens to somebody, it's a real pivotal moment when all of these things that are no longer serving you are just releasing. So it can feel like chaos and it can feel a little frightening. The best thing is just to relax. This is a 1 year with lots of new beginnings coming in. It's a year of the fire horse with lots of energy coming in. So the more you can relax and allow yourself to release, let go of it. Whatever is changing, just say, okay, thank you. Always be grateful for what you learned during this process, even if it's painful, and just release it. And the more you can do that, the easier it will become. And the more ready you'll be able to step into whatever new adventures are trying to come your way and pop through.
Okay.
Thanks, Sandra. Next, we've got Julia and then Mike. And any of you practitioners that haven't answered lots of questions, feel free to jump in. We want to hear from you too if you've got something to share. Go ahead, Julia.
Okay, so the first thing that I got was heartbreak before you even stopped talking. And I know that there was been a lot of heartbreak. And I also do know that, and this is what I'm being guided to say, you're in the in-between right now. And that's kind of like what I specialize in, transition. So right now you're going from one place to another, and that's a lot to take in. So I think of the card, the Tower. And it seems like, you know, a scary card, but it's really not. It's about clearing away what is not meant to be there and giving you other choices. You're going to be presented with, I think, 3 choices, and choose what you feel intuitively guided to choose. This is just straight intuition, no cards or anything. Choose what you feel is best for you. Work, I think you're going to be working in a building. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be remote. It might be, but I just see a building in my head. So that might be something that you have to consider with gas, all the pragmatics of that. And then I really, really want you to try to find a grounding thing to do as well. I think that'll help you. And I think my time is up.
Thanks, Julia. Next, we've got Mike and then Alina.
Hi, Daisy. I
Hi.
totally agree with what Sandra and Julius has said. I think that it's great. I'm going to give you a little bit different perspective now. If I were you, I would focus on just being present in the moment and on the now. The future is way too amorphous for you to worry about. There are so many things that are out of your control that can affect it that you don't even know about. So focusing on the future is it's a lost idea. It's just not real good. Focus on the now. Focus on being present, because you take it a moment at a time, right? You see your path as it opens. You're more open to things that happen to you, right? You can't change the past,
Right.
but neither can you really predict the future. So always be in the moment. That's your best bet, right?
Okay.
I think that will help you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Next, we have Alina and then Arashaya.
I told Jim and Johnny, and this is tricky because we all seem to be saying the same thing. This is one of the cards that advises to not strategize, to not calculate, and to not try to control everything. Literally rise above the situation and take risks. You know, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Yeah, that's fine. Chase the squirrel. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm a little freaked out because we're all saying the same thing. You know, as I
Fear
was pulling a card and
only
someone was talking, it's just yeah, tricky. But I guess that's why, we're kind of all in tune here. Yeah, take risks. Don't be afraid to just go. You see how he's going and he's not looking under his feet, just like that.
Okay.
Just like.
Great, thank you. And we've got Arashaya and then we're on to the next question.
Perfect. Hi, Daisy. So, what I want to tell you is just listen to your intuition, whatever you feel guided from inside. that is right to do for you. So I'm picking up that you are going through a grieving period, like you are suffering mentally and physically. So just take care of yourself. Maybe you need some healing, so consider that as well, right? And totally, the card that I got for you is just listen to your intuition right now.
Perfect. Yes. Everybody is right on. Thank you so much. Yes.
Right, great. Thanks so much, Daisy, for your question.
Thank you.
Thanks, practitioners, for all your answers. Fun how they all come in. All right, let's see. Next in line, we have MH. Do you want to come up on stage? Let's go find you.
Sure.
All
I'm ready.
righty. What is your question? I saw you said in the chat, but yeah, what do you?
What's blocking me? I'm feeling pretty stuck.
Sorry, we've got some voice in the background. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so how are you stuck? Say what's blocking you? That's what you're asking.
Just feeling like trying to get things started, get things going. I have a lot of things I want to do. And every time I get some momentum going or get started on things, something happens that I just don't start. Don't go, don't move, don't go forward.
I appreciate you very much. You've been coming recently and coming and attending events. I appreciate you being here and being part of the community and asking questions and working with Insight. Yeah, it's great. I want to just acknowledge too, like your whole background is gray and your shirt is gray today, and like everything feels gray. And so I know like about these things, but it just occurs to me that your energy is just really low. And then that's part of what's here. And like you're pushing and pushing yourself to try to do something that you don't want to do right now. And it seems like there's something about acknowledging that you don't want to. And what do you really want to do? And let yourself have the experience of whatever you really want to do, even if it's something really small, and letting yourself feel the joy of doing the thing that you really want to do, whatever it is, even if it's like rolling over in bed, right? It was turning on the video today, maybe, and letting yourself really celebrate that you are doing some of the things that you really want to do, that you are accomplishing. And yeah, just letting yourself really feel that and feel all of what's here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we've got Julia, Spirits Operator, and Alina. Go ahead, Julia.
So, just being honest with you, I don't do any of this kind of work, but the first thing I got was chakras. And that's kind of going with what Lorelai was saying. So, because it's about life force energy. So I kind of got chakra work. So maybe try to, if anybody does Reiki stuff, maybe see a Reiki person, because I think they could really help with your life force energy. That's the first thing I got.
All right, great. Thanks, Julia. Next, we've got Spirits Operator and then Alina.
Hi, Megan. Okay, so I work a lot in symbolism and things like that. So what I'm seeing is that you're standing in front of this river and you're not sure how deep it is, and you're afraid that if you step into it, you might get caught and taken under. And so you're trying to get to the other side of something, to explore something, but it's scary. And you're not sure if the water's cold. You have all of these reasons not to get in that you've accumulated, and they're starting to influence your decision process and take over with fear. So we're encouraging you to walk past fear and just go, like use that what do we call it, stubbornness that you've carried through your female line of your family, and say that I'm not going to let it stop me. So fear needs to take a back seat. That's
Thanks so much. Next, we've got Alina and then Sally.
I pulled the ultimate Sagittarius card. Being ruled by Jupiter, it's all about expansion. You may be trying to, I was gonna say do too much, but you not necessarily do too much. You want to try to grasp the ungraspable as wide as as you possibly can. Sagittariuses are very good at expansion, but they're not good at discipline. Okay, that's not their thing. So what's blocking you is you're trying to reach everything, and a lot of it is just out of reach. And it's admirable that you want to do all of that. It's great. Uh, it's just but when you accept the limitations, that's when it gets easier. The fact that some things may just not be within your reach. You're just a human, you know? But props to
Oh,
you.
my
That's
limitations are right now is kind of the problem. It feels like all of it's limited at the moment.
you're just a human with, you know, two arms, two legs, and one hand. And
Yeah.
that is your limitation.
All right, looks like
But
we've
yeah,
got Sally, Arashaya, and Sandra.
Again, I feel depression with you. That's really what's blocking you, I think. You're depressed.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you to find out what that's all about and try to resolve that and then when you resolve that and you're ready to move forward, it'll happen. And then pick one thing. And sometimes when you have more choices and you know what to do with, make a list. And then prioritize and focus on one thing at a time, because right now you're feeling scattered and you feel pretty depressed to me. So I really think, yeah, deal with that. That's where you need to start. And once you're feeling better about whatever is going on with you, you'll be able to move forward and make some decisions. I hope that helps.
Thanks, Sally. Next, we have Arashaya and Sandra.
Hi, Megan. So what I'm seeing that right now you are juggling with more situations, right? So you are trying to get a clean cut to have a new beginning, but what is stopping you, it's actually that you need to go through a rebirth, right? That's pretty much it. It feels like a blocked energy, like a stagnant energy I can see around yourself. It's giving you some kind of depression or like overthinking, right? So you may consider some healing to help you really to go past this block, right? Step into like go through a transformation, right? So you can have those new beginnings, those options, right? Opportunities that they're staying there at the door, but you cannot really grasp them.
Let's say you said a word earlier I didn't quite understand, Arashaya, like a reboot, like a fresh start kind
Rebirth,
of thing. A rebirth.
transformation,
Okay.
rebirth,
Great. Yeah.
transformation.
Yeah. Great. By the way, Arun's experience in his room might be really good. Someone said clearing, chakra clearing kind of stuff. Arun does things that would be really good for this.
He's
And then
pretty
we've
good
got
at this.
Sandra.
Yeah, I'm going to step into my feng shui shoes. I'm a feng shui master, and a lot of times what blocks us is clutter and disorganization. So if you go to your your physical environment, just choose even one closet. Closet came to me first, and really clean it out. Throw away everything that you don't need. Donate it. Just organize it completely. It doesn't have to be gigantic, but just do one specific place and do it with intention that you want to get this organization and this closet or this room, whatever you've chosen, organized and clear so that you can receive the clarity that you're wanting. Because
That's actually my self-care. That's how I do it when I'm struggling.
excellent. Well, do that again and really step into that with the key thing is to have intention that you're going to have clarity from this. And that because I kept hearing the closet, somehow you need to get clear and release. You just need to release. And I agree with the emotions that you're feeling. I'm picking a lot of sadness up also. So do it with love for you and love for the space that you're clearing. Good luck, Megan.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Megan, for your question. Thanks for being here with us. All right, the next question is from A. I'm asking. Okay, great. You unmuted. Did you want to ask from your chair? Do you want me to read it?
I can ask. Let me turn it on.
And you
So
can. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up on
Yes.
video?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Thanks for being here. What's your question?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. So my question is, currently I'm self-employed and I'm doing like online social media marketing, selling digital products instead of following the path of like being. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just wondering about my career, life purpose, because currently it's very uncertain right now. And yeah, ways to like unblock my creativity. How do I, offer better services, product? Yeah. Anything that comes to your, mind.
Great. All right, Spirits Operator's got something. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. No. Okay, so the big thing that I'm getting for you is working on your vibration. And I say this not just in a chakra sense, but one that tunes into music. So the sound of yellow, the sound of purple, the sound of the chakras, right, is going to be a way to work on healing your energy and getting you more creatively aligned, because that's really what's happening here, is that the fear of scarcity and the fear of like not being able to accomplish something is tending to kind of squeeze you down and hold you down. Where if you're able to use the sound to realign yourself, then you're able to kind of move forward. Does that make sense?
Like what kind of sound? Like sound healing?
Yeah, so like the bowls and things of that nature, tuning into those hertz, megahertz and different things to kind of sense that back in with meditation or with a chakra healer.
Thank you.
All right, great, thanks. Next we've got Mike and then Shannon and Arshaya. All right, great. Let's get Shannon up here.
Hello. So first
Hi.
things is calm down,
Calm down.
get out of your head, focus on the products that you've got right now. I've done marketing at Microsoft. I've had my own business. I worked for the largest software retailer in the United States. I sort of know what you're going through in that sense, right? You trying to spread too wide is not a good thing. Focus on what you do best and what your product selection does, right? Try and sell that better, right? In the greater scheme of things, I'm an old geezer now, so I can tell you this is a point in time where you're just going to have to let the universe work a little bit. There are times when you just have to sit back, just go with what you're doing and let the universe do its work. And then, believe it or not, you'll get signs about what to do next. It's hard to do, and it took me some time to do it, but if you're patient, it works very well, right? And saves a lot of pain and heartache and a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, I'm trying to trust. I'm really trying to trust in the universe.
Yes. So that would be my advice to you, is to just do that. Especially just calm down and just get grounded and focus. You know what you're doing and you're good at it. Okay. So go with that for now. Right? Let the universe do its work. Just do what you do best and continue for a bit. Okay. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Mike. And then we've got an answer from Shannon. Go ahead, Shannon. You've got about a minute.
Hi.
Hi.
So what I'm feeling with you and what I'm getting from spirit kind of all around me, pushing me to say, is you really want to focus on confidence right now. You chose this path. You really chose to go outside of a normal 9-to-5 box. Like this is what you wanted to do. So start building your confidence in yourself, knowing, like Mike said, knowing that you're good at what you do. Keep pushing that and really focus. Like I'm also being told that nobody's disappointed in you. You might have this like stigma of maybe somebody's disappointed in me, or I'm not doing what, my family or friends or somebody thinks that I need to be doing, but that's not the case. And because you think that somebody is really not agreeing with what you've chosen in life, it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. Okay. Like you need to really keep doing what calls to you. The other people, you're going to prove them wrong, to be completely honest. And just because, you may have disappointment coming up from loved ones in your life right now, you gotta go past it. You chose this, keep on that path. You're doing the right thing and you're going to be supported from the universe, higher self, and everything around you. You really got this. Like spirit just wants you to know they're pushing you and they have your back. Okay. you're not alone in this.
Thank you.
All right, great. We've got answers also from Arshaya and Sally.
Okay, so what I'm picking up for you is that you actually are going through a scarcity. So it's like the fear of luck. So you have this fear right now that will not work out, and you hold yourself back, not really speaking your truth. So you have some hard time expressing yourself. As well, I see yourself moving like slow and steady, right? You have a vision, you know what you want for yourself, right? So just keep going, trust yourself, work on yourself, do whatever helps. I don't know, maybe yoga, maybe healing, maybe grounding, right? But just keep going, right? Because you have that vision, you hold that vision, and you'll be successful.
Thank
Great,
you.
thanks for your answer. Sally's next.
Well, what I got for you is I also think you're going to do well with this, actually. I got the 10 of Pentacles, and so that tells me that I think you're going to be successful at this. Good for you. Be on the lookout for 3 different people that are going to come in and they're going to help you in some way. I don't know if they're going to be customers or collaborators or what it is. I'm not really clear. 2 are women. One is an older woman and one is a younger woman, and then there's a younger man. So just use your intuition if it feels right, if it seems like someone who could help you, and it's a good collaboration, go with it. And that's what I have for you.
Thank you so much.
All right, great. We've got an answer from Sandra and an answer from Arun. Go ahead, Sandra.
3 things came to me. We hold our confidence in our solar plexus. So there's some blocks there that you haven't opened up to that. So doing some breath work. I don't know if you've worked with a pendulum, but if you work with a pendulum every single day, that strengthens your own trust in your own intuition. Also, chants will help with that. There are many ways, but really getting in touch with your chakras being aligned and your solar plexus being activated so that the confidence can come out, which is just our intuition, what we want to do. So think about that. If you've done any martial arts, Tai Chi is great for that because that activates what's called the Dantian, which is near your solar plexus and gives you a reservoir of power and confidence. So
I just started Qigong practice yesterday.
Yes, great. Yes. Okay, good to hear it.
Great. All right, and Arun has an answer for you also.
Hi. I get
Hi.
a feeling you've taken up a lot. There's a lot going in your mind. You've taken up more than what you can do at the time, which is kind of causing that blockage and confusion within you. And that is not allowing you to think straight and not allowing you to expand in what you really want to do. So if you narrow down what you want to do of importance and just line it up of importance, that's how you begin to see clarity, and you will be able to achieve what you're doing and what you want to do. So I think first thing first would be is if you can just clarify what you want to do, what's of importance, and begin to do that one by one and just stay focused. What is important though?
Thank you.
All right, great. Sorry, my screen is doing funny things. All right, let's see. I've got, and Reverend Daryl's got an answer also. Go ahead, Reverend Daryl.
Thank you. Could you say your name for me?
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn?
It's not
Oh,
my
I
real
can't see
name,
it.
but yeah, it's my English name.
Okay. Hi, I'm suddenly big on the screen there.
Yeah, sorry, my screen just got all weird.
Oh, it's okay. So I lost my train of thought. I'll get back in just a second. Yeah, what I'm seeing is that you're spending a lot of time in your analyzer, and in your seventh, which is your information, and it allows you, or it allows you to leave your body more often than you need to. And analyzing, it looks like that you're spending a lot of time doing multitasking. And remember, you never really multitask. You're only doing one thing at one time, and then you go back to the second project that you're multitasking on, and you do that. So focus, I think so. I think Mike said just focus on one thing for a while. And if you want to multitask, that's fine. But I'm seeing that the major thing here is that you need to get out of your head, out of your analyzer, and get more into your body. And I think the Qigong, is that what you're doing? Qigong is going to help do that because that'll draw you into your body more. And being grounded will help as well. And yeah, just slow down and take it easy. I think you'll do it. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Reverend Daryl. Thanks, Ashlyn, so much for your question and letting us support you. All right. We have a couple more people in line for questions, and we have run out of time, unfortunately. So BD and DW, I encourage you to go around to the different breakout rooms and talk with people, and you might get some answers there. So we're getting ready to transition everyone from the intuitive panel here to the breakout rooms. Not all the practitioners are here yet. I put a list of the breakout rooms in the chat so you can see. In general, we're going to be having all kinds of offerings happening today. There are talks that are going to be happening throughout the event. I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you where you can see all this information about what's happening. So we're going to have scheduled talks and they're going to be ongoing offerings. If you go to the fair schedule breakout room or you go to jointhefair.com and scroll down, this is what you'll see. Get down through all of our upcoming events. We've got practice circles. We have a conversation event, panels, got animals coming up, right? Spiritual Awakening 101. And then we have information on our online fair. So here's a flyer that shows everyone that's here today. Can't even fit us all on the screen. There are so many of us. So you can see, for example, Arun is here in room 3, offering Sacred Balinese energy healing. And here's Arun's contact info. So you can see for everybody who we are and where we are and what we're doing in general is below. Here are the scheduled talks that are happening in Pacific time. So I have them chunked out by quarter hour. I'm going to be announcing them as we go. And then there are ongoing offerings available in public breakout rooms also. Everyone has a public breakout room with a number, their name, and a little bit about what they offer. Some things are free, some are by donation. Some are for small prices, and you can watch them do this with other people. And other things are small prices in a private room. So this is in a public room here, free to watch by donation and free readings. Typically, those are in the public room, although some of them might be private. And then a lot of different things that you can do in private rooms. People have specials that you can do work with them after the fair as well, if you don't want to work with them at the fair and you just want to spend time getting to know people. And then here's a long list of all the different things that everybody's doing today in their breakout rooms. So this is at jointhefair.com or at the fair scheduled breakout room. So you don't have to leave the fair. You can still see all of this happening. Let's stop share. I'm going to be here in the main room helping you move from room to room. If you are able to, you can move yourself from room to room. It'll take us, let's see, I'll turn off the video here in a moment. So this has been jointhefair.com or MeWeFairs.com. Thanks for joining us.